Welcome back to the Calf of Man, a remote island and bird observatory in the Irish Sea, where I live and work as a warden. Autumn has officially arrived. I love this time of year. Not only because October is my birth month, but because of the change of season. The colours, the coziness, and the cold, crisp mornings. There has been a lot of change recently, both out in the external world and internally. The last couple of weeks have been busy. They have flown by, and at times I have felt quite overwhelmed and unbalanced. Work here continues as we prepare for the end of season in potentially only a few weeks' time. Those of you that watched my previous video may remember this building and its horrible render, not making it easy to paint.
This has been such a grueling job, but anyway, we're on to the last section of the white. Mike's gonna start on the black. We've then got just the window frames to do and the green doors on the other side, and then that is the NLB building complete. This project has been on the work plan since I think like 2017, but I can't blame the other wardens for not wanting to do it because this has been a really horrible job. But I mean, I shouldn't really complain. This is the view. And we've actually got seals and pups on the beach, so we're painting to the soundtrack of Seals. I mean, yeah. Can't complain really, can I? I shouldn't complain.
We have spent around 20 hours painting, and whether you want them or not, here are some befores and afters so we can fully appreciate the transformation and justify our hard work. Hopefully you can tell the difference. We are very relieved to see the back of this job. A priority project has involved improving the drainage around our tractor barn, which leaks water during heavy rain. We dug a ditch, roughly 3 foot deep, around the edge of the barn until we reached the foundations. We can't take all the credit for this. Thank you to Daisy and Duncan, our SEAL volunteers, for their hard work. Of course, on the calf though, no job is easy.
The drainage channel comes down here at a nice angle, but then it hits this lump. And I'd really like this lump out of the way so it can continue at a nice angle here.
We found where we thought the leak was coming from and Mike mortared this up. A slotted drainage pipe was then installed. And we waited for rain. And rain it did. As you can see, the drainage is definitely working, but some water is still seeping through, so a bit more work needs to be done here. These are choughs. The calf and Isle of Man are strongholds for this species, and this is one of our local breeding pairs, and here they are sat upon their nest box. We are still enjoying the last of our homegrown produce. These tomatoes are just so much juicier and tastier than shop-bought ones. And we have been making the most of the warmer, calmer evenings, dining al fresco as much as possible.
Homemade chips with our homegrown potatoes.
As the nights grow colder, the moth trap quietens, with only a small selection of regular species remaining. The busy summer months with hundreds of moths are sadly no more. Before sunrise, I go out to check the area surrounding the trap for any stragglers. I collect them in a pot, and along with the trap which we cover, put them to one side until we can go through the trap later. We remove each egg box one by one. Moths like egg boxes because they can tuck themselves into the little nooks and crannies. We examine it for moths and record everything we find and then release them. This moth is called Frosted Orange, a personal favourite, and this one Crescent Dart. We organised a huge rubbish collection, so we have to send all our rubbish and recycling off with Steve, our boatman. After all the overhauls of various outbuildings Mike and I have done this year, there was a lot of stuff to be removed. We are really happy about this because not only can we find the things we're looking for now, but we have space for things like all these logs, which we definitely need at this time of year. October began, a new month, my birth month, a new season, and what felt like a new chapter for me, even though one is about to close. I decided to take on a personal challenge, a dip a day.
That was not elegant.
There have definitely been obstacles to overcome, mainly seals, as we are now in pupping season, so swim spots have been dramatically reduced. The weather also, there have been days where I have really not wanted to go in, but the worst may be yet to come. As hard as it is at times though, the feeling after is always worth it.
Day 6! It's raining! Mike's coming in today for some moral support. Let's go.
I've said before, sea swimming, it just resets me. The cold water makes me focus on the there and now, and my mind quietens. I am living fully in the moment, and it is exhilarating at times, as well as peaceful. Here's to another 20 days. Before I go, I couldn't not share with you these absolute nuggets of adorableness, so meet some of our pups. The calf provides an important haul out and pupping site for grey seals, and we now have nearly 80 pups on our shores. A very special seal episode will be coming your way very soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.